Welcome back to Bucket Drop. Today we are once again taking on Team Rocket. Before we took them on in this little shop right here. But now we're gonna go take them on in. Oh, can I taught my Pokemon fly, didn't I? Yes, I did. I don't need to walk. We're better than that. Today we're flying to Goldenrod. Oh, yes, Professor Elm called us to tell us about Team Rocket taking off. So if you go into your radio, no matter which station you go to, it will be Team Rocket. Ahem. We are Team Rocket. Yeah, blah blah blah. They're basically going to talk about Giovanni. Where are you, Giovanni? We miss you, Giovanni. Save us. You need to heal, right? Yes, I do. Yeah, they take over the rocket tower, and I hate that. I hate that when you enter a new area, the radio stops, because I love the Team Rocket music. It's not my favorite music from this game. That would be the Game Corner music, which you can hear anytime from one of the radio stations, but not right now. So basically, we have to do two things here. First, not here. Team Rocket has taken over the tower, and as you can see here, Pokemon, they're nothing more than tools for making money. You know, just to show that they're bad guys. Team Rocket has taken over the radio tower, but we can't actually do much in there right now. Oh. No, we do have to go here first. We go here first, then we go underground, then we come back. So I guess it's 3 steps. But let's see, who are we gonna raise up now? Because Sparky's high enough. Now we can get Rosie a little bit more experience. We're still basically only at 4 Pokemon. You know, Togepi and Shuckle will entirely just be used for TMs for this game. I'm not gonna... If I was playing the remake, I would probably evolve my Togepi into a Togekiss. Which is a very good Pokemon. It's a little slow, but it's especially for going through the game where you're going to be over-leveled and speed doesn't matter as much. It's a very strong Pokemon. I don't think you can actually evolve it until the post-game, though, so it would be I never knew how to pronounce this, if it's Togetic or Togetic, but whatever Togepi evolves into is still decent in Generation 4. It's not good here because the whole physical special split... Well, I think basically it just gets a more diverse move pool in the remake, so it can take advantage of it more. And in this game, it's not great, so I'm not using it. Shuckle is, as much as I like Shuckle and the meme is funny and everything, Shuckle is a terrible Pokemon that is essentially useless, but it can learn Strength. So for our purposes, it's extremely useful because I don't have to waste a spot teaching it to someone else. But we're still a little bit away. We could basically get the last 2 Pokemon that are going to be on our team. Tyrogue, which will become a Hitmonchan, and Dratini, which realistically will not become a Dragonite in time, so I'll have a Dragonair. I can get them both at a similar time, basically. You get the... Oh, I should have used Iron Tail, I guess. That's not going to kill it. Oh, it did. Okay. Oh, critical hit, that's why. You get after you beat the 8th gym leader, you get a Dratini, and there's I like that the music is already playing, but then when you walk up to a rocket, it plays again. And I might be imagining this, and I'll pay closer attention to it for the next rat, but I feel like it's a slightly higher pitch, so it seems like it's escalating a little bit. Like you got. But then you walk up to the rock and say so it seems a little bit more dramatic. Apologies for my not ideal singing there. I have been a musician for... God, how long has it been now? I started playing... I'm not going to count recorder in 3rd grade that everyone played, but I played trumpet in the school band starting in 4th grade. So, how old was I then? Yeah, I've been playing music for almost 20 years. Just to show you how old I am. Singing is not something I can do. I'm not tone deaf. Like, I'll be better than your friend's mom. But I am not a singer. In fact, I'm not even really a trumpet player anymore. I played trumpet for about 10 years, and then in college, I stopped playing it, and then I started playing it again a little bit, and my range had fallen way off. Like, I cannot play the high notes I used to. I used to be... I'm not trying to toot my own horn here. I was the best trumpet player in my elementary school, my middle school, and my high school. Not to say that I was amazing at trumpet, it's just... I was good at it. But there was nobody that was, like, phenomenal at it to best me. I did, like, the All-County, the NISMA, which some of these... It is higher, okay. I don't know if it's a little bit faster or just a little bit higher pitch, but that's a little bit... Okay, that's cool. So I just validated something that I've been like, is it like that for probably also close to 20 years? But yeah, some of these, like, NISMA will not make sense to anyone that doesn't live in New York because it stands for the New York State Music Association. I feel like there's another S. I feel like it's two S's, and I don't know what the other, but no, New York State. Oh, NYSMA, NISMA, New York State Music Association. And it's basically it's just something you can do. Like, you sign up for it, you prepare a piece yourself. Like, they don't give you a piece of music. You pick the piece of music you want to play, you practice it, and you play it in front of someone, and then they judge you. And, it doesn't, like, get you anything, really. It kind of just looks good. I don't even know what it's for, really. Like, I guess it could help you get a music scholarship or something. Maybe you get a certificate or something. I feel like it never really helped me because I didn't do anything music-related in college academically. I joined my... I think senior year. Either junior year or senior year, I can't remember. I joined the college band. But I didn't do anything, like, I didn't take music classes, I didn't minor in music or anything. So basically, it didn't help me at all in that regard. It might have looked good. I did a program, an arts program, where my major was a science major, but there was this optional thing you could do where you basically just got a certificate at the end. And I guess when I was applying to that, the NISMA certification looked good. Because I can't remember exactly what piece I played. I think it was either it was either Ravel. I'm gonna say these names wrong because I don't know their names very well. It was either Ravel or... I feel like it was. I can't really... Whatever, that's not important. I can't really remember what piece it was, but I played the piece well. I picked a not incredibly hard piece, but a hard enough piece. And, there's a scientist in here that you fight. Now that guy down there. I mixed the two guys up. So I picked a piece, and I played it well. I played it pretty well. But that's only part of it. There's 3 parts to the audition. You play the piece that you prepared. You play a short sight reading piece, which I did okay on that. I'm not a perfect sight reader, but I did good enough. And then you do scales. It could be a she, but mine was a he. The person who's doing it will just throw out, I think it was 3 scales, and say, okay, play this scale, and you just have to play it right. And admittedly, I was always bad at remembering scales. I took enough music where I did learn them all. Well, I thought that I would learn Fire Spin there. Maybe it's level 36 that I learned Fire Spin. This guy's gonna have Magnemites. Oh, and Steve is now a lower level anyway, so let's throw him up top. I was always bad at scales. And still now, I haven't played my trumpet really in a long time. I've been more of a guitar player. I've been playing guitar now for a little over 10 years. I've been playing that since I was... I don't remember exactly. I'm just gonna guess 16. So I've been playing guitar for over 10 years now, too. I can't read guitar music. Well, I can read guitar music. I can read music. I know what notes they are, but I haven't, like when I look at when I'm reading music for trumpet, I know exactly what note that is and how I play it. With guitar, I don't know where all the notes are on the fretboard. You gotta give me a... Like, I can play a note and then be like, okay, that's a G. Okay, that's a B. Something like that. But if you're just like, play this piece, I can't go, sure thing, boss, and play it start to finish, no problem. I can't read... So when I can read the music. I know what notes it is, but I can't read music. I can't really play it. And it's the same thing with piano. I don't really play piano. My parents have a piano at their house, and I can play it a little bit. And by that, I mean I can, like, noodle around on it, but I can't really play piano, so I can't really read the music on that either. I can kind of read music. Like, it would take me a while to work it out, but I can read it. And basically, at that point, I can read the music to learn how to play a piece. You can't put a piece of music in front of me and tell me play this. I can't do that on guitar, and I can't do it on piano. So yeah, I can't do that. I don't even remember how I got into all this. Oh yeah, just talking about how even though I've been playing music for about 20 years, I can't sing. That was the whole point of this, probably now 8 or 9 minute excursion we've taken together. I'd like to sing. I know singing is an instrument. It's, you gotta practice it. I actually originally bought the recording equipment that I'm using to record this right now to record music, which I haven't. The only music that I've really recorded was the intro and outro to my videos, which is just a quick 10-second little jingles that I've made, basically. I haven't recorded any full songs, because editing music and recording music is very difficult. Like, I don't want to shit on YouTubers because, well, it's not even shitting on YouTubers, it's just shitting on me. Recording music is hard, and then mixing it is even harder. When you take it super seriously, yes, YouTube is going to take a lot of effort and everything, recording... This is coming out wrong and insulting to YouTubers, but nobody watches this show anyway. I'm not saying that doing a Let's Play or any kind of YouTube is easy. Recording it is pretty easy. It's just a matter of set your microphone up, find the right settings, record it, and then put some effects on it. For recording music, there was a lot more, like, there's timing issues, there was stuff getting out of phase. I attempted to record some things, and everything came out terrible. So... maybe it comes naturally to some people, the same way that recording this comes... I don't want to say naturally, but... in fact, no, this wasn't easy either to get set up. But now that it is set up, it's done. I just talk into the microphone. And as long as I don't mess with the settings, I have everything set up already. Which I guess, eventually, if I started recording, like, guitar and stuff, I would just keep using the same settings and apply effects as needed, but... I can't really record my amp, so all of my recording was direct input. For my acoustic guitar, like what I did for the outro and the intro, that I just used the microphone to record my acoustic guitar. But if I was recording electric guitar, I plugged directly into my interface. That's not gonna kill it. Why did I do that? Oh, that's fine then. But yeah, I originally bought this equipment to record music, which I haven't. And then, so I was gonna record songs, and then if I couldn't find a friend who knows how to sing over them, I would be doing it, and I'm not a singer. It's an instrument. You need to practice. You can't just... I guess some people are natural the same way that some people are natural at an instrument. Some people are natural at video games. Some people are natural at being athletic. I'm not a natural singer. In fact, I'm not an unnatural singer. I'm a bad singer. So, maybe eventually I'll practice. I wouldn't take lessons. I didn't even take guitar lessons. The only music lessons I've ever taken was for trumpet. I never took guitar lessons. I'm fully self-taught. I certainly haven't taken piano lessons. I don't even want to say I'm self-taught because I don't know really how to play piano. And I guess the same with drums. I can very vaguely play drums. Not well. Not really. I just noticed that I forgot to put the 7th badge up on this in the graphics, so So it's gonna be an object on the screen for this entire video. Good stuff. That's gonna make the video render quite a bit slower. All right, whatever. That's not that big of a deal. In the beginning, I was putting every single Pokemon and every single badge up on the screen at once, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. It didn't do a lot of damage. Well, I guess it's only a power of 60. Why have I still not learned Slash? I really thought that I learned it closer to when I evolved. Okay, that was stronger. I'm gonna guess I either learn it at level 38 or 40 now, because I thought I learned it at level 30, but I wasn't sure about that, and it didn't feel right. But when I learned that, I guess I'll get rid of Headbutt. You came to rescue me? Is that what you were expecting? I'm an imposter! Imposter! Prepare for our takeover. I'll tell you, but only you can beat me. Why? You don't have to do that. If I beat you in a Pokemon battle, just punch me in the face. This guy is not difficult. He's just got a bunch of coughings and a few wheezings. I guess it's 6 level 30 Pokemon, so compared to what I've been fighting, it's high. But, you know, you kill him with a Surf. Surf will take out all of the coughings, and it will probably take out the wheezings, too. Maybe it'll leave him with a little bit of health, and then they might explode, which would do a lot of damage, if not kill me, but he's easy, man. None of my Pokemon know a Psychic Attack. And none of them will know a Psychic Attack for a long time, because none of the Pokemon I'm going to have are going to learn a Psychic Attack naturally. But Electabuzz can learn Psychic. Unfortunately, you don't get it until after the Elite Four, so I'm not going to have that for a while. Fun. Alright, I'm done talking about music now. The moral of the story, I can't sing, I haven't taken lessons. I used to play trumpet, now I don't. Recorder doesn't count. Cool. Done. Something else I wanted to talk about while I'm recording this. I'm recording this March 2nd. I'm recording this the same day as that most recent Wario video that went up was. Hey, continuity. They did a... Not direct. They're not called Pokemon Direct. Pokemon... I think they called it a Pokemon presentation. Because we hadn't had any new Pokemon info for quite a while. I feel like they didn't always call it Pokemon presentation. I don't remember what it was called. Maybe it was Pokemon Direct or Pokemon Tree... Okay, it didn't kill it. Pokemon Treehouse, something like that. But there was new Pokemon news. And going into it, people were worried. They were expecting it to be like... Now announcing... Pokemon Let's Go 2, which nobody wants. Let's admit that. Pokemon Let's Go was a cute idea. It was very fun for about a few hours, and then it got very boring. And the fact that you have to catch wild Pokemon, you can't battle them, was terrible. I hated it. I did not finish the game. I beat Erica, and then I just stopped. I just didn't want to do it anymore. Oh, he only had one wheezing. I thought he had more. I just stopped after I beat Erica, and the only reason I even ever plugged the game back in, because I have that one physically, was because my friend who plays it had some Pokemon he wanted to evolve, so he asked me if I could trade his, like, Kadabra, Machoke, Haunter, and Graveler for him. So now he completed his Pokédex. I have 4 badges. He's in the basement. I doubt you'll get that far. He's the key. You don't have to give me that. I'm not going to beat you up. I'm 10. My Pokemon can't hurt you. That's immoral. I never understood that. So many things could be avoided in these games if the bad guys just, like, were actually bad and not just like, aha, now you'll see, ha. But I digress. So people were expecting this Pokemon presentation to be a letdown. And it wasn't. The one thing everyone wanted was Gen 4 remakes. And what did they announce? Gen 4 remakes. Kinda. It is a remake. I forget what they're called. It was like Pristine Pearl and something Diamond Dave, Diamond Dick, whatever it's called. That's not what it's called. But it doesn't look like it's getting the the Omega Ruby and the Alpha Sapphire treatment, where they remade the game and then added a bunch of extra stuff. It kind of looks like... Oh, as soon as I walked in, I was like, this is the wrong room. And then I started walking out, but it was actually the right room. It doesn't look like they're getting all that, at least based on the trailer, which admittedly didn't show us a ton. Ooh. My rival is going to show up in a minute. I forget what he starts with, but I want to say... It might be Sneasel. He either starts with Sneasel or Golbat. I'm just gonna hope it's Golbat. Alright, here's our best bud. Hold it. Hold your horses. I saw you, so I tailed you. I don't need you underfoot while I take care of Team Rocket. Wait a second, you beat me before, didn't you? That was just a fluke, come on. But I repay my debts. That was just a fluke those 3 times I've beaten you. 1, 2, 3. No. Or is it only 2? It was Golbat, nice. Maybe this is the third or... This is either the third or fourth time I've beaten him. Whatever, he's not hard. But he's still gonna yell at me and call me a weakling. I think, actually, maybe around this time is when he starts to going, why can't I beat you? But yeah, the Diamond and Pearl remakes don't look like they're getting a ton of extra content. It kinda just looks like a remake with chibi graphics. Like, it looks like it's getting the Link's Awakening treatment. But not quite as lovable. But I guess the way it doesn't look like as much love was put into it. Like, while the Link's Awakening remake was essentially just a remake with not much it only had one real added feature, which was fun for a little bit in the dungeon making, which totally is definitely a test run for a Link maker, like the Mario Maker games. It has to be. But other than that, it was essentially just a remake of the game with, admittedly, extremely cute graphics. This looks like it's kind of the same thing, not much added. It will have the new updated Generation 8 mechanics, so like there will be Fairy type. The physical special has been split, so that's interesting, that's good. It's gonna make Cynthia much easier, because now you can take her out with fairies. That might not kill it. Okay, it did. But overall, it doesn't look like there's much new. But then again, this is just from the trailer, which admittedly did not show us much, so for all we know, they added a ton, and they just didn't show it yet. They didn't want to spoil it. But they didn't announce any big features to be like, oh, I can't wait for that. So it's a little... But the battle graphics look about the same as Generation 8, so still a little iffy. And the chibi sprites, the chibi models, while very cute, they clearly not as much work was put into them as was put into Link's Awakening. Because Link's Awakening, it looks gorgeous. It looks phenomenal. The game, just everything is so nicely crafted. It looks like a diorama. This just kind of looks like chibi sprites, which are cute, but it's not the same. But in addition to that, they also added, or they announced Pokémon Legends Arceus, which looks like the open world Pokemon game that everyone's been wishing for years. Let's see if he has remorse. I don't understand. Is what that Lance guy said true? That I don't treat Pokemon properly? Love. Trust. Ass. Are they really what I lack? Are they keeping me from winning? No, it's because your Pokemon aren't strong. I just don't understand. It's not gonna end here. Not now. Not because of this. I won't give up my dream of becoming the world's best Pokemon trainer. And that's the first time he doesn't shove you. He's grown. You know what? I'm proud of you, question mark, question mark, question mark. You've grown as a person today. You've still got some growing up to do. But you've grown. So Pokemon Legends Arceus looks like this big open-world Pokemon game that everyone's been hoping for years. you sneak around, there's wild Pokemon walking around, you throw out your Pokemon and fight it. What people have been saying is it looks like Breath of the Wild with Pokemon, which is a not fully fair comparison because Breath of the Wild looks really good, and this looks mediocre, graphic-wise. Pokemon, like, Pokemon is one of, if not the, it might be the best-selling game franchise of all time. You'd think they'd give a little more money to the studio to make it. You have to have vice in your veins. This puzzle here always throws me off. I can never remember what order I need to do, and one of them actually gives you a hint, and it just doesn't help me. But, the graphics essentially look like they were lifted. Maybe it's not the final version, because this isn't coming out until at least next year, I think. The graphics look a little rough. Basically like the wild area, so they should be calling it Pokemon Breath of the Wild area, because that's what it looks like. I'm hoping that it will look better, and this is just a work-in-progress model. Because if so, it looks really cool. Like, it looks more like it's got kind of like a feudal theme to it. Like, the starters that they picked seem to be based on, Oshawott, Samurai, shit, who are the other ones? Gotcha. Oshawott, Samurai... Ah, shit, I forget who the other ones were already. One of them's like a ninja or something, and it's not, This looks like it only goes up to Generation 4, so... The obvious ninja in, Greninja is not one of them. I forget who the starters were already, but they look based on, like, Japanese... Oh, Samurai. Oh, I just said that. Samurai, Shogun, and, like, a ninja or something. Oh, it's, no, it's Rowlet. So it does go past Generation 4. Rowlet, because Decidueye is an archer. And that's like a Japanese war occupation from way, way back. So it looks like there's a bit of a story to it. And it's not quite the just totally normal Pokemon game with open world and you can fight other trainers, which maybe you will be able to, but they didn't show us that feature, so hopefully that's either a feature that's going to be in the game or a feature that they're going to add to the game later, but... Whoops. But as of right now, that does not look like what the case is going to be, so... Ooh, critical hit. No, can't do nothing about that. So it looks like the kind of thing where people should be cautiously optimistic, I think would be the... Or not even cautiously optimistic, because that's like... Good things are coming. Nope, no, that is the right way to say it. Good things... They announced good things that are coming. They might fuck them up. Because I've let it known already that I had complaints with Sword and Shield. So I'm sure I'll have complaints with these, and I'm sure other people will as well. But you know what? We'll take a breather here, and we'll finish up part 2 of this infiltration next time on Bucket Drop. Peace out.